And hello, everybody! We're here with, at long last, the LP of Lost Kingdoms. I might do the whole game because I don't think it's particularly long or difficult. So, please let me know if the audio balance is okay. I can't really tell from my end. And people have different preferences. Like, I prefer the game a lot quieter, but some people prefer it more balanced. So, we'll just see how it goes. Today I am drinking a lime bubbly, which I actually really like the lime bubblies. I don't drink pop anymore, but I do like my flavored sparkling water. So, okay, so hopefully this won't get a copyright strike. Anyways, so this is Lost Kingdoms. This was a real-time RPG that came out in 2002. It's something I quite enjoyed as a kid. In particular, Lost Kingdoms 2 was something I played a lot of when I was younger. Particularly the multiplayer. I had a friend who had it, and it was just a lot of fun in general. So I played a lot of Lost Kingdoms 1 and 2. I still listen to the soundtrack of Lost Kingdoms 2 quite regularly. If you're just joining me, it's kind of funny because... So, for this game when I was playing Dark Souls, and I was thinking back to this game, I'm like, this game reminds me a lot of Dark Souls. Particularly Demon Souls in terms of the plot, the music, the art style. I gotta wonder that I looked at it and like, oh, this is a FromSoft game. FromSoft made GameCube games, apparently. This, and I think this is, let me see. I think this and Lost Kingdoms 2 are, yes, the only GameCube games that they made. So it is a FromSoft game. It has the same composer, Koda Hoshino, who also did the music for every FromSoft game, as well as Metal Wolf Chaos. So a lot of it's going to sound familiar. I think for Lost Kingdoms 2, they got the other composer they use, Motoi Sakaba, or whatever his name is, also did stuff for the second game. It's kind of funny because I was looking back on a lot of my favorite games that I like after I played Dark Souls. And the soundtrack seems kind of similar to Bane Kados, and it was the same composer. So that being said, let's just get into the game. Let me know if everything looks okay, runs okay, that kind of stuff. If you were to ask me what my favorite consoles were, and this might just be biased growing up, I'd probably say GameCube and GBA. That was just an era that had a lot of good games. The GameCube, I think, is very underrated. But anyways, let's get into it. So we're going to start a new game. Now I am using a 360 controller. Specifically, no, not even a 360, a Xbox One controller. So, once again, let me know if the sound balance is okay. So we want a, let me just take a look at options. I'll try surround, I doubt it really works. The thing that's a little confusing on the GameCube, so if I screw some things up, on the GameCube, the A button is on the right and the B button's on the left. So when I'm mapping it to my Xbox controller, it could get a little confusing. Because B is A on GameCube and yeah. Oh no, I don't want load, I want new game. Oh no, fuck. Boomer tech moment. Sorry, it's going to take a little getting used to with these two being, the buttons being reversed. Yes, I want Katia. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be annoying, but... Yes, we can, as Obama would say. As the great Obama would say. The disappearance of a small forest was the first sign of the approaching evil. One morning, villagers awoke to find a solid wall of fog where their forest should have been. Some men, braver than others, ventured into the pitch. They were never heard from again. The next day, the lake disappeared into the swirling mist. It was not long before the impenetrable mist enshrouded the village itself. Where once there had been life, now there was nothing but an impenetrable mist that turned day into night. By ancient covenant, the rulers of the five kingdoms had banned all interaction between the... Okay, I can't read this. It's too fast. Terrifying rumors spread throughout the land. Some whispered tales of an ageless evil reawakened. So there's a mist that's covering the land, that's devouring everything in its path, and there's some vaguely defined ancient evil that's coming out of the mist. This sounds kind of familiar. I gotta give it to Dolphin. For a 2002 game, this actually looks pretty damn good. With the, because on Dolphin you can upgrade the, what's it called again? The resolution by quite a bit. The black fog is at the gates of the castle. The black fog must not be stopped. We will not be safe here forever. I would not leave you here alone, but a king's first duty... Oh, this is really fucking fast. Wow. I don't know if it's because it's on a higher frame rate or something. I mean, it looks like it's playing on a normal frame rate, but it's just... Ugh. It irritates me that I can't read the text, but it is what it is. The black fog is upon us. It laps against the very walls of the castle. I mean, isn't that basically the plot of Demon Souls? That there's, like, some sort of... I'm just going to try changing these controls back. It's a boomer tech moment. Okay. I'm just going to have to try to remember. So, let's see here. Seems to be running okay. We'll check to make sure the, let's see here. Okay, and I get the rune stone. Cool. Wow, those skeletons don't look at all familiar. It's almost like they use the same models for Dark Souls. Okay, let's see here. We get the first battle. Okay. The power of cards... Okay, it's... The text is too fast for me to read. Let's go! Let me see here. I want to use the crow. Oh no, I didn't want to use the fairy. Oh well, whatever. It doesn't really matter, this is the tutorial. Okay, experience points earned. We'll talk a bit more about the combat system once we get into random encounters. You're not exactly the most fearsome warrior in the kingdom. I don't suppose you have a burly brother stashed away somewhere. Whoa, Missy, this is 2021. You can't say that anymore. Besides, this is Japan. The cuter the girl is, the more powerful they are at combat. So be it. Even the ugliest oyster may contain a beautiful pearl. Although you look more like a beautiful pearl than the oyster. Based. Who am I, you ask? I'm the only person that can teach you how to use those cards you found in the treasury. You'd better come with me if you want to stay alive. Come now, my cute little guardian of the covenant. You just leave everything to old Gerd. Oh, Mr. Beluga, you started playing Bane Kados? Bane Kados is fucking amazing. Aside from the absolute god-awful voice acting in it, but that's kind of part of its charm. Oh, I wanted to get Skeleton. Oh, fuck, I got another Birdman. Princess Katie... Is it Katie? I'm just gonna say Katie. Katie? I'll just say Katie. Princess Katie of Alanja has defeated the monsters that threaten the castle. Her victory provides little relief. Despite all attempts to stem the tide of mist, more areas fall victim to the black fog each day. No one knows where it comes from or why it has appeared. Unless the secret of the black fog can be unlocked, the entire world will fall into darkness. Entrusting the defense of the castle to her knights, who aren't going to do shit, the princess sets forth on a quest to save the world. In any of these games, do the knights ever do anything? Like, do they ever not suck? Do they ever defeat a single enemy? Her only companion on the journey is the mysterious old crone Gerd. I keep wanting to say guard. Note, you can only carry 30 cards at a time while on mission. These 30 cards are known as a deck. Really? Once you use a card, you cannot use it again, so you must select the cards in your deck carefully. You can edit your deck. Okay, I know how to play the game. I'm just gonna save. Save game data. And then let's go to okay, inventory. Deck. Let's edit my deck. I'll throw the rest of the cards in at the moment. So basically how gameplay works in this game is there's three main types of cards. There's weapon cards that very briefly summon a copy of the monster to do a single attack. There is summon cards, which summon the monster and you're invincible while you're using them. And then there's independent monsters that will, well, they're basically just pets or NPCs. And then there's a subset of that, which is traps. So I kind of have shit at the moment, so we're just going to go to the next level. Guided by the mysterious old crone Gerd, the princess has come to the plains of Roewall. Her long journey has only just begun. Katie's okay. Tara's like more of a thought, but I think she's more attractive. She's the protagonist of the second one. Let's see, Katie, wasn't it? You have much to learn, Your Highness. The Guardians of the Runestones are given the power to command monsters through the Cards of Power. That power is the only chance we have of defeating the evil loosed upon the world. Whether you like it or not, you must stand up and fight. You must stand up and testify for our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. First, you will have to learn how to control the monsters. I will teach you the way of the cards. Yes, the way of the cards. That's amazing. Okay. Kill goblins. Okay, I'll just go kill goblins. Let's see here. Oh boy, a hobgoblin card. That's... Can I add cards to my deck now? No, I can't within a mission. That kind of sucks. You will use the power of cards to defeat the monsters. Okay, I know how it works. Okay, let's use a summon. trying to remember how to discard. Like what the discard button is in this game. Is it R? I don't remember. Okay, Mantra. Let me just look at the controls again. Oh, I can't change those in game either. Well, that's nice, I guess. Okay, so R is discard. Good to know. Okay. And there we go. By the way, I'm not criticizing this game for being similar to Dark Souls in some ways. I mean, it is a FromSoft game. Of course, they're going to reuse assets. I more just find it interesting than anything else. That it's kind of similar in some ways. Let's see here. Okay, I don't need... I know how attributes work. I don't need to... about it. So that's fire, so I need a water card. I don't have a water card though, so... I think the fairy just heals if memory serves. So I don't even know like why they're asking me to do that. Okay, Lizard Man. Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh, that's not good. If memory serves, extra magic stones, I think, become gold. If I remember how to play this game properly. I mean, it gets better later. I don't have very many cards at the moment. Let's save. I think this is safe. I think you can save here. Good. I can add the new cards to my deck. I believe this also restores my deck. Oh, no, I can't save here. Okay. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, the Hobgoblin is an independent monster? Oh, I forgot about that. Cool. I'm sure there'll be Berserk references at some point. It is a FromSoft game. Basically, FromSoft exists to make reference to Berserk. That's kind of the purpose of the country. Is this a roguelike? I don't know. I feel like roguelites are supposed to have, like, really severe death penalties. I think this one just, like, puts you back to the main menu, or whatever. The difficulty is not particularly high, though. There we go, another Dark Raven. You get some really cool monsters later, in the game. Like steel, I think you get steel skeletons. I forget if land sharks are in this game or they're only in the next game. Land sharks are really cool. So in this game they have encounters. In Lost Kingdoms 2 there aren't encounters. They're the whole map is just one big encounter, if that makes sense. Uh-oh, it's a boss. Okay, so I drew the Dragon Knight. So let's see here. did a little damage. Kind of want to use the Dragon Knight to maybe kill 2 of the Hobgoblins. Okay, but I fucked it up. Oh. You always want to reduce the number of enemies before you do anything else. Let's see. Oh, did I kill the golem? Oh, I guess they killed the golem. Oops, I missed. There we go. Yes, this stream will be up as a VOD after it's done. I'll go in and I'll remove the pre-stream. It just takes a while till it processes and I can go back and do it. Okay. 2 cards. Let's see, what do I get? Oh, I didn't get the sand golem. That sucks. Can you replay levels? No, you can't replay levels. Oh, that's kind of lame. I forget if there's... I mean, this game's not very hard, so I don't think I need to grind, but it would kind of be nice if I could. If that option was available. Yeah, I might play this whole game, because I think it's only like 7 hours long or something like that. I remember 2 being a lot longer, at least because 2 had repeatable levels, and there was like a challenge mode and stuff like that. The first GameCube game I got was Metroid Prime. Let's see, Flying Ray. Can I buy Skeleton? Giant Crab, Red Lizard. I'm gonna get a Flying Ray because Flying Rays are Kino, because Stingrays are Kino. And then maybe I'll get 2 Hobgoblins. If cards get enough experience, then you can go and upgrade them into a higher form. So I forget what Mandragora becomes. I think Hobgoblin... Yeah, we'll see what they change into, but all the cards in the game can be upgraded. So... And then they can also be copied, which is kind of cool. It requires a lot of experience, if I remember correctly. Basically, like, the first thing you're trying to do in this game is just get enough cards to fill your deck. How close are you to getting up to date with the DSP stuff? Not vaguely close. I've been kind of distracted with other stuff. With doing nothing, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to go through, and I'm just not really sure how to approach it even. This once thriving town is now a ghost town destroyed by monsters. The princess searches for a clue that will lead her to her father, Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight. Okay, let's see here. Oh boy, another Hobgoblin, because they're so good. There's a fairy. If you catch a fairy, it does a number of different things. I think it can restore a card and heal you. Please be careful, Your Highness. Okay, use the mini-map. I know what a mini-map is. Let's see here. Metroid Prime is one of my favorite games of all time. I would actually still recommend playing Metroid Prime, even, like, in this day and age. It frankly just looks amazing. It still looks good. The gameplay's still really solid. To me, it's the best one of the 3, because Metroid Prime 3 introduced Dark Samus, which ruined the franchise, in my opinion. So I just think Dark Samus is really... How hard is GameCube to emulate? Not hard at all. Just download Dolphin. Maybe get it off of a torrent site like I did, so it includes everything in it. And the ROMs are widely available. Some of these I would be happy to pay for, but you can't, like the Fire Emblem games are not available on, whatever Nintendo's online service is. They just aren't around anymore, there's no way to get them, so it's just kind of lame. Let's see here. That did something. Oh boy, random encounter. So that's ground. I forget what's good against ground. There we go. That was relatively painless. Ooh, a ghoul card. Like, it's for this game, it's not as if, it couldn't run on my computer at a higher frame rate. It's just if it's running at a higher frame rate, it makes the game more difficult. I mean, turn-based strategy, turn-based RPGs are really good to play at higher frame rate. Like, the Persona games are really nice if you're playing them at above normal frame rate, just because of how, like, much grinding there is and how many random encounters there are. No, I think water is good against ground in this game. No, ground is good against water in this game, if I remember. Let's see here. I find the weapon cards, I think, are the most interesting part of this game. It's kind of cool how you just summon them and they briefly appear. The second game has my favorite weapon card, which is Demon Swordsman, whose attack is called Unrivaled Glory, which I just think is a really cool name for something. And it's kind of overpowered in multiplayer, because anyone who's hit by the Demon Swordsman, it destroys all of his cards. Like, they all get discarded, which is really good. Let's see here. Water valve control. Okay, activate the gate, I guess. Let's see here. Oh, right. Okay, so this is a weird thing in this game. So, some of this stuff you have to do during battle. So, like, in that case, that area was fenced off. So I have to go in during battle and destroy the stuff around it, which is weird. It's really weird. Oops. I have really bad aim. And that enemy... Oh, the mummy? I recall the mummy being pretty good, actually. So the nice thing about fairies is they'll restore a card sometimes. Like, a lot of GameCube games, like Skies of Arcadia Legends, I think is like $200, which is, in my opinion, probably like one of the top 5 RPGs ever made, which is a GameCube game. So Skies of Arcadia Legends is like $200. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is like $200. They're like all just... There's a lot of really like expensive games that they just refuse to release. I don't know if it's like a pride thing with Nintendo, like they feel they're too good to do what their fans want, or if it's just kind of a Japanese thing. But they won't release, like, there's so many Fire Emblem games people want back. Like, people want the, they want Sacred Stones. What are the other ones? There's Sacred Stones, there's, the original Fire Emblem, Blazing Blade, Sealed Sword. If they released, like, emulated games for the Switch from, like, DS or something. Although I don't know how they do that given the DS's unique thing, but those would sell really well. They just like leaving money on the table. It's just the thing with Japanese companies that I find really frustrating. Once again, I don't know if it's like an ego thing. Binding Blade, Blazing Sword. Yeah, okay. What are the other ones? Yeah, but like Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are extremely expensive. I think Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem is really expensive. I could be wrong, though. I don't remember. There was a couple others that were just really worth a lot of cash if they could, like, be bothered. Alright. So, I'm not stuck. I'm just not sure where the others are. I haven't really spent a ton of time yet, so I'm not going to look up a guide yet. Okay, there we go. Oh, they are on the mini-map. Okay, that makes things easier. Yeah, it's sad that Lost Kingdoms, kind of like Bane Kados, never became a franchise, really. It never got more than 2 games. I think Bane Kados was supposed to get a 3rd game on the, what is it called again? On the DS, but it just never came about. Beautiful Joe's another one of those franchises I'm kind of sad died out. And you got, like, 2 good games. You got a mediocre mobile game. And then there was a shitty Super Smash Bros. Clone called, Beautiful Joe Red Hot Rumble, which is a joke. I don't know, do people want a Beautiful Joe playthrough at some point? Because I might do one. I do like Beautiful Joe a lot. And I just never see anyone talk about it. I'm not sure if I'm missing that area back there. I'm not sure how to get through it, because it didn't look like it had destructible stuff. Let's see.
Oh yeah?
Too bad I can't enter into a covenant with him. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, there is a port of the, of whatever the first Fire Emblem game was that wasn't originally released in North America. They put that one on the Switch, but... So, let's see here. Do I get anything for one fairy? Let's see here. I forget what Sea Monk does. Wow, there's a lot of Dark Ravens. Uh-oh. Yeah, as you can see, the skeleton is really good. He's one of the best independent monsters in the game. I forget if the top one is Steel Skeleton or Fire Skeleton or Ice Skeleton. It's one of those. So the consoles I own a Switch at the moment and a PC. I have a really good PC, so that's kind of as far as consoles go for me. I have a lot of Switch games. There's a lot of like exclusive Switch games. Particularly, Switch has a lot of ports. Like on it, I got Rain. Stop being a detractor. Get out of the way. Rain just jumped in front of my screen, so she's being a detractor today. Let me think. What are the good exclusives? They aren't really exclusives, but it had a good port of Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 4, which is cool because I never really had an opportunity to play either of them. So there's Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 4. Let's Go Pikachu would be really good if it wasn't for the shitty control system on it, which makes it basically impossible to play on a docked mode. Let me think. So there's that. I'm not the biggest Breath of the Wild fan, but it's like a notable game on Switch if you like it. I think they also released Twilight Princess HD for the Switch, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to think. There's... what else is there? There's the remake of Link's Awakening, which I haven't played, but I like the original Link's Awakening. So that's another game if, like, you haven't played it before, it's nice to have a remake. They released Persona 4 Strikers on the Switch, and it's actually pretty good. There's the Nocturne port, which is pretty good. I think there's some other ports. They've released quite a few ports and quite a few good original games. Maybe if someone could post in the chat, I might be drawing a blank. Oh yeah, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Right, they have Fire Emblem Three Houses on the Switch. The new Pokemon Snap is kind of a mixed bag. I don't really know how to feel about it. I got it and I beat it just because I was curious. And I just say it's like, it's okay. It's not great, it's not bad. It's just kind of like... it's not bad. It's playable. I didn't feel like I wasted my time or money. I find just with Switch there's a lot more, like, just kind of indie games because it has a bigger online feature. They just have some more, like I played the Vampire the Masquerade, ones on it. The, visual novel games on it, which I know they're on PC, but it was kind of nice to play them on my TV instead of my, computer. Let me think, what else do I have for Switch? There's a Blade Runner remaster coming out, which I might actually get. That was a Westwood game. The company that made Command & Conquer did this really, like, expensive, extensive Blade Runner game, which sounds pretty cool, so I might try that out. Maybe I got everything. I'm not sure. Okay, let's take a look at the Ray. Okay, that was pretty key, though. Just one shot at him. Just felted. I'm trying to think what else else I have for Switch. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. For me, there's just something about the camera that makes me feel really nauseous when I'm using it. I don't know, it just makes me feel sick when I try to play the game. And that's kind of like a bad example. It's just zoomed out really far. I find the gameplay is just a bit too fast and people take damage too quick. I'm just not a big fan of it. I have fairies. Let me give you the fairies, you fucking asshole. Okay, so I guess... I don't know if I need more fairies or like what. But... Is that a boss? I'm gonna assume it's probably a boss. So if you run out of moonstones or magic stones or whatever, you can use health in place of it. So let's try using Sea Monk. That doesn't look at all like something from Dark Souls. Right, the Sea Monk restores used cards. That's kind of his thing. I might actually die here. I need to draw a healing card. And I need it bad. Come on. Oops. Fuck, I accidentally discarded my healing card. Okay, there we go. Fuck, that did like nothing. Ugh. Fuck me. This is embarrassing. Come on, Hobgoblin, do it! Get me some magic stones so I can cast some shit. Wow, this is a, this is embarrassing. Okay, come on. Oh, fuck, I'm out of cards in my deck? Shit. Well, I fucked this one up. I don't think you're allowed to run from battles in this game either. Come on, Maneater, do it! Finish him off! Yes, I cheesed it! Fuck me, that was close. Oh, thank God. Oh, that was an embarrassment. That was a shameful display. Oh, did I get the fire golem? Yes, I got the fire golem. Based. Wow. That was entirely my fault. I was just being careless there. I wasn't really paying attention close enough, so. I don't really know if you can call it like a DSP thing if I, like, acknowledge that I, fucked up. Let's see here. Deck. Edit deck. I'm gonna take Birdman out. Put in Mummy. Fire Golem. What does Ghoul do? It just has really low... Okay. Yeah, Sea Monk. Dark Ravens are good. Lycanthrope. More skeletons, and... What does Water Hopper do? I think it just does range damage or something like that. I'll put another lizard man in. Okay, let's go back to... Oh, maybe... Oh, I have to go here. Okay. I have to give them to him here, not in the level.
Oh, yeah?
Ooh, I recall Fire Gargoyle actually being pretty good. I think it's like a decent damage summon monster or something like that. Alright, let's go to the store. Maybe I can upgrade some of my cards now. Let's see. Nope, I can't upgrade any of them yet. Maybe after the next level. Let's see, what can I buy? I'd kind of like to get another fairy. Can I copy it? No. Okay, so I just don't have enough XP to do anything, so I'll just come back later. Somehow I got 5 stars on that mission. I have no idea, considering how bad I fucked it up. But I'm not gonna argue with success. Birdman, I think, is the worst card in the entire game. Because that is a relatively high cost, and it does, like, no damage. If people haven't noticed, I just save a lot. The ancestral burial grounds of the Elanja royal family. Rosamy lies on the road to Grail. The princess must deal with the undead. Oh boy, more undead. I forget if there's a swamp level in this game. This is a FromSoft game, so there has to be at least, like, 5 swamp levels. And they have to all be, like, more obnoxious than the last. Okay, let's see here. I don't think they have the capture system in this game yet. I think that was introduced in the, in 2, where you get, what's it called again? You get blank cards that you can use to, oh, 1 second. That you can use to capture, monsters you fight in the field on. Okay. There we go. So I'm gonna chase the blue fairy down and hopefully get... Oh, well, I didn't need magic It's kind of a crapshoot. I didn't really need magic refill, but oh well, whatever. At least it doesn't take away anything. Let's try Fire Golem, or Fire Gargoyle. Wow, that did absolute... Oh, maybe it just freezes them and it doesn't do damage. I don't know. There we go. So what are people thinking of the game so far? Like, do you think it looks good? Do you think it looks bad? I'm having fun. Oh, okay. Be graced with your presence in this unholy place. The stories are true then. You did set out alone from the castle to find the king. The king and Lord Unther have gone on ahead. Be careful, your highness. Monsters are everywhere. The first king. Here lies King Griffith the Golden, king of Elanja. Mightiest of all warriors, he pacified the fertile borderlands. Let's see here. This is Lost Kingdoms on the Gamecube. I'm playing it on the Dolphin emulator. I'd say 2 is substantially... Well, 2's just different. I think 2's more polished, just because... One of the issues that the first game always has when being compared to, like, a sequel is the sequel just had a lot more time to get, like, polished, because it's not the first time they were doing it. There we go. Like, being able to replay levels alone is really nice, which you can't do in this game, so... Or maybe there's a way to. I don't think so, though. I like how the hobgoblin, like, literally farts on them. Fuck iframes. Why are enemies invincible? I'm fucking them bad, and then my attacks stop doing damage. This isn't NES. If anyone knows what DSP boss battle that's a reference to, please let me know. In video game land, there's only a limited amount of time that the attacks can be effective. Welcome to video game land. We make our own rules. But you guys see what I mean? Like, the aesthetic, I think, in this is very similar in appearance and tone to Dark Souls. Also, the music is kind of insane in this game. Like, I don't know if that's because, like, the frame rate's really fast or something, but it sounds kind of garbled, but in a kind of a cool way. So, I don't know. What's my Telegram? Let me just post that. That's a good point. Let's see here. How do I make a link? This is like some boomer tier shit. Add members, invite via link, copy link. There we go. There's the Telegram link. The Pan EV Co-Prosperity server, which I think is funny. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people think it's cringy. And it is cringy, but it's kind of cringy by design. Yeah, you're right. This is literally the path to Drangleic Castle. Once again, just, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not criticizing them for using similar elements. It just amuses me. Is all. The man traps are pretty damn good. They're messing them up the skeletons up pretty bad. There's a lot of enemies in this particular battle, though. I forget if you level up normally in this game, or if it's... Yeah, I forget how it works exactly. There we go. Thank you, Man-Eater. That was very helpful. Or, sorry, Man-Trap, not Man-Eater. Or, perhaps... Merman, if anyone gets that reference. Not a mermaid, a merman. I feel like no one ever gets the references I do, but it's, I don't know, it's just rough, dude. It's rough, it is what it is. We're gonna have to put a swamp in because it's a FromSoft game. At least the swamp doesn't poison you. I mean, that's something to be grateful for, I guess. Oops. I always forget Lizardman has a really short range of effectiveness. Hey, look, it's the troll guy with the 2 spears. That's not familiar at all. No, Merman is from Zoolander. Because in the movie, Zoolander appears in a commercial as a merman, and he's like hanging out with his father and brothers who are like blue-collar coal miners, and he's just like, man, because they call him a mermaid. I did not hope I would live to look upon your fair countenance again. It has been my greatest honor to serve the king, and I shall wait for the king in the golden hall. The enemy were upon us before we could draw our swords. I would that I could have been with the king until the end. But behold my surroundings. I am in the company of kings. I could ask for no more. Your Highness, you must not dally if you are to overtake the king. He is headed towards Castle Brawl. I am Unther. I, Unther, have failed him. You are his only hope now. The retainer who dies in service of his king. Yep, that never happens in a Souls game. At least he didn't go insane or give in to the curse, I guess. Let's see. Fuck, I'm almost out of cards in my deck. I love Zoolander. Zoolander, like, almost made the top 15 movies, but not quite. It's just, it's so retarded, but it has so many quotable lines. Like 20 years ago. Okay, so this game came out in 2002, and I was 12 at the time. So the last time I played this game was 18 years ago. I played Lost Kingdoms 2 probably, like, 10 years ago, maybe? Okay, so that was the wrong one. Fuck. Am I gonna have to be DSP and, like, look up what I'm supposed to do here? I still think the best comedy of all time is Austin Powers 2, The Spy Who Shagged Me. Austin Powers is just like... You couldn't get away with doing those, any of those jokes today. Let's see here, what am I looking for? Lost Kingdoms. I'm just gonna look up how to do this puzzle. Burial Grounds. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so there was actually... I just wasn't paying attention. So you have to do it in the order of the king. So the first king was Griffith the Golden. The second one was Roewall the Green. Then Emerald the White. And Dane the Red. So there we go. Okay, that's kind of an interesting, somewhat creative way of doing that. Is this the boss? This looks like a boss fight. I have a couple skeletons left, so I should be able to do this. Did I watch any seasonal anime? Is Overlord seasonal at the moment? Wow, he doesn't look like Nito at all. The Necromancer. When did this become Tales of the Abyss? Okay, use the Sea Monk. Oh, I thought that was the Sea Monk. You should be restoring my my ship. Okay, I need to draw some more independent monsters. Sea Monk. The actual Sea Monk, not the other one. Not the false Sea Monk. Fuck. That's bullshit, bro. He's stun locking me. There we go. That's to fullish health. Just like a FromSoft game, you can abuse the environment and the bad collision detection to cheese the bosses, like every FromSoft game. Nice aim, skeleton. Since the last season of Overlord, or since Overlord, like, the first Overlord season came out? There we go. Alright, Necromancer. Level cleared. 4 stars. I'm not sure if these are random or not. Oh, I got the, Oh, I got Necromancer? Cool. Alright. Based. Real Grail. A kingdom of fierce warriors. Her proud history is rich with stories of brave men who fought on against impossible odds. The princesses learned from Lord Unther that the king was headed to Grail. The princess races to catch up to her father. Shunning the winding roads that lead to the castle, the princess braves the underground sewer that runs directly to Castle Grail. Yes! Yes, look at it! There's even the fucking, noxious mist around it. Of course there is, it's a FromSoft game. We need to have, like, 50 swamps. Let's see here. Guess I'll take out Mandragora. Wraith. I don't think distance magic is that good in this game. I can take out a Lizard Man. I have Fire Gargoyle. I don't know if I should even leave Fire Gargoyle in there, because all he seems to do is stun, which doesn't... I'm gonna take him out. He doesn't seem very helpful. Necromancer... I like Mummy because it's really cheap. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can... Okay, let's see if I get anything from the Fairy Dude. I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I ship Ainz and Albedo really hard. I don't care that he's a skeleton. Even if I was a skeleton, I'd put a ring on that. I mean, just look at her. She can be a trophy wife, if nothing else. Ainz randomly has, like, so many girls who are in love with him. Is that, like, a thing in recent isekai? Where, like, the MC is physically incapable of having sex with his harem, but he has one anyways? Because that's kind of like the case and I got reincarnated as a slime. So, I don't know. I know that she's, what's it called again? But she is kind of thick. Okay, Apothecary. Can I upgrade? Yes, I can upgrade Lizard Man to Beast the Scythe Beast. Okay, I'm going to do that. Let's see here. How many of these do I have? Also, maybe 2. I'm not sure if there's a way to make money other than Evil Eye is basically his daughter wife. My issue is I just really hate Lolly, or anything where the main character has a love interest who looks like a child. And I just, like, I don't know, my shippings are very heavily, what would be the term? Affected by that. So, like, I don't know, Sheltier and Evil Eye just look like children, so it's just, I don't know. The guy who made Overlord, I think, is... I don't know, like, anything about him, but he seems like he's probably, like, fucked. I mean, he's Japanese, so that kind of means he is fucked by definition, but, like, especially fucked. Can I copy anything? No. From my understanding, I think Shield Hero was initially harem, but it's not now in the, like, remake, which I kind of appreciate. Apparently, like, in the original, Melty's part of his harem, and she's, like, 10 years old, which is really fucking gross. Ugh. It's just always... I just really hate that shit. But yeah, guys, I'm winning because at any point I can pick up a controller and play any game at a professional level. I didn't know if you guys knew that about me. Okay, we're gonna go to the fucking swamp level. I'm just gonna look this up. Let's see, rune stones. I think I just get them as it goes. So, IGN gave this game a 5.9 out of 10, which I think is, like, retarded. This is better than, like, a lot of other games. I guess the biggest complaint people would have is just that it was short. I think one of the reasons a lot of games were really short back in the day was so that you could beat them over a weekend if you rented them. Oh, that's cool. It's gonna be a fucking swamp level. Okay, thank you, Red Fairy. Uh-oh. That's a cool looking monster. I quite like the design of that one. So I looked it up, so I get more rune stones later in the game that upgrade my health, so I'll just have to be patient for that. Flare spawn. I think I get Mind Flayer later in the game. This is another very Dark Souls-ish, or I guess FromSoft-ish level. No, I haven't seen the... I don't watch the kill stream, so I haven't seen the Spencer debate. I only watch it if DSP... No, sorry, not DSP, if PPP, like, comments on it, but I just find it really boring. Okay. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm poisoned. No, no, I'm poisoned. Why am I toxic? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to do the toxic joke since I'm down here. Why am I toxic? More toxic, more toxic, more toxic. I just think the Dragon Knight looks really cool. Oops. It's funny when you fight the Enchanter. I forget if it's in this game or if you just use him as a multiplayer character, but whenever he casts a card, he yells out summoning, which I just kind of love the cheese of that. Summoning. I hope there's a blue fairy nearby. Wow, this doesn't look like a... This does look a lot like the depths. Would it be the depths, or... Is that some time thing that I screwed up? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Let's see. Alright, Necromancer. Wow. That was garbage. That was so bad. Fuck, they're stun locking me. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. They've stun locked me. The AI is broken and the fucking skeleton is just kind of running, is stuck on something in typical FromSoft fashion. Fuck you, Miyazaki. Fuck you. Stupid fucking Miyazaki. Make Berserk adaptations. Oh, well, this might be the first level I have to abort. Oops. It is what it is. Let's see here. So, there is a thing I'm supposed to hit somewhere. I think it was over here. That opens that doorway, and there was a bunch of... oh, there we go. That's where the healing is. This level's a maze. This level's bullshit. It's bugged and unfair. I mean, at least there's a map. I mean, I'll give it that over the Soul series. The Soul series doesn't have a map. Okay. Fairy, heal me. Heal my wounds. Oh no. It's a troll. Two Grail Castle. Yeah, I don't know if encounters are... I guess they're completely random. There we go. Next time I have money, I need to get more fairies. The second game introduced the Phoenix, which is probably the best independent monster because it just heals you constantly whenever you're near it. This is literally the depths layout of the main hallway. Yes, this is literally the depths. For all intents and purposes. I feel like I fucked this level up somehow. Okay, I can't jump down there. No, Blue Fairy, stop trolling me. Come back, I need your help. Oh, okay, restored a card. Okay, well that's fine, that's also good. I think that restored Lycanthrope, which is really good. I wish I could get like a rusted iron ring in this game that would make me able to move faster. Okay, I'm just not gonna break that one. Maybe that's the one you're like supposed to break that gives you some special thing, but I can't do it. Okay, cast Sea Monk. Restores 5 random cards, which makes it one of the best cards in the entire game. Oops, I hit that button by accident. Oh well, it should kill him. There we go. Ghoul. Mummy. You know what? I might be a glutton for punishment and just try doing this. I feel compelled. It's just sitting there. It's challenging me. It's saying, Argent, you have to beat this even if it's not going to do anything for you in this game. Oh yeah, the Banshee is literally like the... Oh yeah, I forgot how good the Banshee is. Banshee is amazing. Really bad aim. I have a case of the jingles. Come on, fairy. I go back and forth on how I feel about DS2. DS2 has, like, an unforgivable amount of ganking. Like, there's so much ganking in DS2, and there's so many, like, cheesy things where there are enemies who are hiding, and then they later come out from behind you, and just stuff like that. So I get why people hate DS2. There's a lot of good aspects to it. Like, I think it's the best game as far as Fashion Souls goes. It's also the last game where Armor does anything, so I feel like Armor doesn't do anything. Oh, thank God, I can add... Okay. Edit deck. Yep, I know how to do that. Thank you, though. That was kind of you to mention it. Not sure if that's something I'm supposed to break or not. I don't need any health, so I'm not going to bother with the fairy. And that thing's just there, taunting me. Saying, Argent, you have to fight me. Sea-Monk, get some of my cards back. It's nice if Sea-Monk brings back my other Sea-Monk, which it probably didn't. There we go. Oh, I think I did get a bonus for doing all of those. That's cool. Come on, come to me, fairy. It's even more trollish here, just because you can't like actually go after the fairies, because you can't move to the fucking water. So yeah, okay. So I came this way. Ugh. I forget if you can run in this game, like, from battles. An issue I'm running into, and this isn't really a problem with the game, it's just kind of a problem with the GameCube controller, is because I'm using a 360 controller, the X button is on the left, and the B button's on the right. But if you look at the screen, the cards are in the opposite direction. So it's kind of hard to not accidentally hit them. So it's... oh. Okay, there we go. Restored card is always good. Spider. I think that's a trap. I don't remember what the Venus spider is. Skeleton. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a summon. Okay. I feel like I'm not going to have anywhere near the resources I need to beat the boss. Okay, I think this is the boss. Well, I'm assuming this is the boss. It looks like the boss. It's just complete and total madness. I don't even really know what's going on. I don't even really know what happened there, but I'll take it. You found the key. The key to what? The key to Morpha? Is there a map button? Fuck, I'm like out of cards. I'm gonna take a risk. I think I'm supposed to go down here. If I'm not, then I'm just gonna fuck. Let's see here. Oh, is this? No. I wish I could access the map. I'm just gonna have to look this up, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Lost Kingdoms. Okay, the sewers. Oh no, that's the wrong. It's the wrong level. Let me just go back. Shale Passage? I think this is it. Across the overpass. Wow, this is really complicated. I'm just reading this. I don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Okay, well, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so I have all three. Running bird. Okay, people in the hollow tree with chests. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to redo this level. Because according to the guide, I'm only half done this level, so I'm gonna abort and come back. I don't have enough cards left to beat it. I do keep whatever the ones I had were, though. I feel like there should have been an extra level that's been done. A criticism I do have is I do think you should be able to redo levels. It just seems weird that you have to grind on the level you're currently on. So, let's see here. Deck. Take those out in favor of more skeletons. Definitely want a second sea monk. Venus Spider was not very good from what I can recall. Scythe Beast was god-awful, so we're going to take that out and put another mummy in. Let's see if I can upgrade any of my cards yet. I think I can give the fairies in now. Fuck you, give me something. I brought you 15 fairies, you asshole. By the way, just daily reminder, I suck at video games. I never claimed to be good at them. Oh, Caterpoker. Okay, yeah, Caterpoker is Kino as fuck. Okay, I need to add in Caterpoker. So fairies can transform into Sea Monk. Lycanthrope into Birdman. Well, Lycanthrope is way better than Birdman. Birdman is shit. Why do all this stuff turn into Harvey Birdman at Trivia at Law? It's fucking garbage. I need as many sea monks as possible, so I really don't want to use it like that, but let's see here. My last Birdman. Scythe Beast is garbage, so I'll get rid of that. Dark Raven, Banshee, Mummy. I need to raise some money. See if I can copy anything. I can make a copy of Flying Ray, a copy of Lycanthrope. Okay, and I need to sell maybe one more card. Or I guess two more cards. And then I can buy another fairy. There we go. Yeah, Throne Watcher and Throne Defender are hard. The problem with Throne Watcher and Throne Defender is it's a really poorly designed boss fight. Because in most gank boss fights in Dark Souls, there's something to break up the aggro. But there's nothing to break up the aggro in Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. So they just gank you. No, I think he's talking about Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. I don't think he's talking about Pursuers. Caterpoke. Okay, guys, I'm sorry for being a noob, but I'm gonna have to look at a guide for this level, because I honestly don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Let's see here. Okay, so I should be much better prepared. Hopefully I'll get an upgraded runestone soon that'll give me some more MP and HP. Okay, so let's see here. Go down the hallway until you come to a large chamber. Okay, break open the water tank. I'm just gonna have to try to be more conservative with my card usage, which is hard. Okay, destroy the first water. Okay. Come on. And it disappeared right as I was walking through it. What a troll. Okay, let's see. It says follow the wall, and there's another water tank I need to break. Okay, that's easy enough. There we go. Okay. Okay, there are 3 chests. Says keep going down the hall. There's a 3rd water tank. There it is. There's 2 pursuers in the throne room? Oh, I thought he was talking about Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. Okay, so my bad. Okay, good job, skeleton. Oh, come on! What the fuck? Okay, Sea Monk number 1. So the nice thing about multiple sea monks is they can restore one another. So in this case, okay, so I used one sea monk. And then I can use another one to get the first sea monk back. The stun lock is really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's kind of unfair. That they can stun lock you like that. And there we go. Oh, Fairy. Help me, Fairy. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Fairy. I appreciate it. I think 2 has the hardest... Dark Souls 2, I think, has the hardest bosses. I think that the Fume Knight is the hardest boss. Although it's close between him and Dark Eater Midir. I would say I think Fume Knight's a little bit harder than Dark Eater Midir. Oops, fuck, I hit the wrong button. Sir Alone. Sir Alone is pretty tough. I feel like Sir Alone just has a lot of HP for a Dex boss, which makes him kind of a challenge. The problem with DS2 is a lot of the bosses were gimmick bosses. Like, I might actually say Sin is one of the worst bosses in a Souls game. Sin was just fucking awful experience to fight if you're a melee player. Because it's entirely RNG. Because sometimes Sin will just, you can't hit him, he'll just keep running away. And you'll just be chasing him around and around and around. Like a record baby. And it's just extremely annoying. But, and then other times it'll just be really easy. And he'll just keep attacking you on the ground, and he kind of sucks on the ground. Also, I don't think... There's certain things I don't think should be used for difficulty. The fact that your weapons die when you hit Sin, I think is fucking retarded. Like, I think it's a really bad balancing measure that shouldn't be in the game. I just think it's really, like, lame and cheesy that they did that. What were they thinking? I don't know, it's Miyazaki, so he's just kind of a troll in general. Oh yeah, right, that's what it does. Okay, so those things follow me around. That's cool. Sind is the final boss of Sunken King. He's the dragon. He is a gimmick boss if I've ever seen a gimmick boss. Oh, I hate fighting Sin. Just because he won't fight you, he just keeps running away, and it's really annoying when he keeps just refusing to fight you. What's her name is also... One of my issues is a lot of the bosses are really RNG dependent. Like the Squalid Queen, I forget her name, is really, really RNG dependent. Because sometimes you'll be fighting her and she'll, not summon Veldstat, and then she's just exceedingly easy. And then sometimes she'll just keep summoning him over and over and over again, and it's really obnoxious. But I'd say the Fume Knight is the hardest boss in the game. And then after the Fume Knight, maybe... it's either the Fume Knight or Dark Eater Midir, who I would say, like, is the most difficult boss in the game. And I've gotten completely turned around now, so I don't know where the fuck I'm going, so I'm kind of screwed. Hopefully I'm heading the right direction. I remember this being right before where the boss is. The floppy worm thing is a dumb boss. It rolls at you. I don't really remember the floppy worm thing. It sounds stupid, though. Whatever it was. Okay, yeah, I went the right direction. Yeah, so he's actually one of the best monsters in the game. Because it creates this thing that follows you around that just hits anything that it touches for a substantial amount of damage. Whatever that is, the fire golem or the fire thing, I don't know. I forget what it's called. Oh, Covetous Demon, I think he could be the easiest boss in any of the Souls games. I'm trying to think, is there someone easier than Covetous Demon? I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Make sure you go to into the little dead end to blast the crate. What dead end? I don't see a dead end. This game is bugged and unfair. Well, at least I can heal myself. The really nice thing about skeletons is they only cost one magic stone to cast, which is very low compared to pretty much every other spell in this game. And they have good staying power and they do decent damage, so they're just kind of the MVPs of your team. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So I'm just looking at this because I don't want to fuck this up. Okay, the Ghoul Mummy card, fight the boss. Go back down the hall and slide down the slope. Pull the lever down and run down the hall to get to the door. Okay. Alright, so it's saying do this. Pull down the lever and run down the hall. I'm assuming it's this hall? We'll see though. Oh, okay, there we go. No! No! Okay, I made it. Dragonoid card. I forget what the Dragonoid is. If that's the if there's the Dragonoid and the Dragon Knight are the same thing, I don't really remember. Oh, Carbuncle's actually pretty good. Maelstrom. I forget what the Maelstrom does actually. I have so many skeletons in my deck. Instead of skeletons in the closet, I have skeletons in my deck. Just heal myself. Alright, let's use the Caterpoke. Come on, Caterpoke, do it! Okay, he did shit all. Fuck you, Caterpoke. Okay. I somehow got 5 stars. There we go. Oh, did I get lucky? Okay, Dragonoid. Okay, Mind Flayer. Yeah, Mind Flayer restores a lot of cards. I don't have the stones to use it yet, though. Maelstrom. Yeah, I don't have the moon. I don't have the magic stones to use it yet. Let's see here. Dragonoids are also too expensive. I could probably put Carbuncle in. I'll take out maybe. I'll take out Ghoul and put in Carbuncle. I don't really need more skeletons at the moment. Let me see if I can finally upgrade one of my skeletons. Or some of my other cards. Okay, Fire Golem can be transformed into Ifrit. I don't really want to do that. Mummy can be transformed into Skeleton or Ghoul. I don't see any reason to do that. Dragon Knight into Ghost Armor. I remember Ghost Armor being really cool, so I'll do that one. Banshee can be transformed into Wraith, which is not helpful. Evil Eye. I forget what Evil Eye does. Birdman. I don't know why anyone would want to upgrade it to Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law. That just seems kind of dumb to me, but that's just me. A gank boss is a boss where the difficulty comes with the fact that they just throw boss after boss after boss at you. Or no, where you're just fighting multiple bosses at the same time, and the difficulty comes more from the fact that they're making you fight multiple bosses at a time than from any actual difficulty. Like, the first example of a gank boss we get is... the Capra Demon is a gank boss. I'm trying to think what else is a gank. What are some other examples of gank bosses in DS2? Throne Watcher and Throne Defender are one of the worst gank bosses in the franchise. Okay, Throne Watcher, Throne Defender. The two Dragon Slayers is a gank boss. What's her name? The Squalid Queen is a gank boss. The Gargoyles are a gank boss. The Skeleton Lords are a gank boss, but they just suck so much it doesn't really matter. The Magus and Congregation are a gank boss. Oh, both the Royal Rat Vanguard and the Royal Rat Authority are both gank bosses. I'm gonna say this, I think, no, the worst gank boss in the game is Royal Rat Authority. So those fucking rats that can toxic you and then you, like, instantly lose. It's just so fucking stupid. Ugh. Like, the Royal Rat Authority is either the hardest boss in the game or the easiest boss in the game. And there's kind of no in-between on him. What am I supposed to do? Help the king. The warrior is dead. Oh, I hit the switch. Okay. The two metal spinning guys. I don't remember which one that is. Not all gank bosses are bad. Like, I thought the first Gargoyles in DS1 was okay. The gank boss... The Gargoyles in DS2 is just like a troll. How many of them they throw at you. Did he just do, like, a quarter of my health in one shot? What the fuck? And then the Royal Rat Vanguard had the, what was it again? Getting my ass kicked. Fairy! Heal me, fairy! Yes, Ruined Sentinels. Ruined Sentinels are a gank boss. Although, fortunately with Ruined Sentinels, it's fairly easy to deal with them because you can, if you cheese it, you can only, you only have to deal with one of them at a time. So things I don't like when they use to balance difficulty, are the, shitty gank, like with the Capra Demon. The arena size is a dumb way to balance difficulty. I'm trying to think what else there is. Giving bosses a lot of health, I think, is a lazy way to balance difficulty. So, like, something I really hate about the Demon Princes is they just give them a fuck ton of health, so they just take forever and a day to kill. Which, once again, I just think is a stupid way to balance the difficulty. Is just to bore the player. I'm playing Ellen Lilies, and I'd say that's my #1 issue with Ellen Lilies, is that the bosses are all, like, HP sponges, and that's where the majority of the difficulty comes from. Like, there was one boss... I'm not playing the game legitimately, I'm using a trainer just because I get fed up at parts, but, I put on the trainer and I just did normal attacks, and it took 160 hits to kill one of the bosses, which was like, with me just standing there and having unlimited HP on, it still took me about 10 minutes or so of just directly hitting the person to beat them. And they only allow you to have like 3 shots in that game with your thing. Why does it explode when it dies? It's so fucking cheap. Okay, we're gonna start getting into Argent getting salty soon. Holy shit. Every 5 seconds. Oops, I hit the wrong button again. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna start getting into rage mode soon. We're getting pretty close to rage mode. I don't know if rage mode is like beast mode or whatever you want to call it, but it's not gonna be pretty. Oh shit, okay, let's see. Come on, give me something. There we go, fairy. Okay, well that gives me enough to use... Okay, that gives me enough to use Sea Monk. And get my fairy cards back. And then kill him. And that didn't really help my health at all, but... Fuck. Let me see, I'm not sure if you can run. Okay, so it is, you can run from battle. The cost is just 1 card, which is, it's fine. Damn it! Good job, Banshee. You one-shotted those fuckers. Okay. That damn devil. I think there's another switch I have to hit. No! I sometimes wonder if the fairies are enemies. Like, if sometimes to troll you, if you go close to a fairy, it just turns out to be an enemy. Hopefully there'll be a heal point soon. Wait a minute, did I go the wrong way? Oh, come the fuck on. Yes. I didn't need MP, but thanks, I guess. Wow. Sorry guys if I'm just really sucking at this. Come on. Give me a fucking fairy. What? I can't be out of fairies. Okay. I just have to reach it without triggering another random battle. Yes! Yes! Oh. I think I'm still fucked though, realistically. I don't think I have the resources to beat... hopefully the boss is up next, but I don't think I have the resources to beat the boss. I guess I have one Sea Monk left. If I get lucky, I'll get another Sea Monk when I use my Sea Monk. So... yeah, this looks like a boss. Okay, let's see, what do I have here? Fuck. What the hell? I can't even hurt her, and why am I toxic? This game is bugged. She's not taking fucking damage. Seriously, is this a bug? What is happening? I don't think this is a battle you're supposed to lose. Okay, now it's hurting her. Fuck me. What a shitload of fuck. What a shitload of fuck. Why are enemies invincible? Maybe there was something I had to do before I could hurt her? There we go. Fuck. That was way closer than it should have been. I think there should be another runestone here. Yes, runestone upgrade. Thank God. I needed one. Okay, 150 now. Level cleared. Yeah, no shit, I'm only gonna get 3 stars. Okay, Wizard and Will-O-Wisp. Oh. I think I have to talk to Gerd now. Mummy can't be upgraded to anything interesting. Oh wait, what's that? Chimera. Yeah, I'll take one of those. That thing looks badass. Ghoul can't be upgraded. Efreet. Banshee. Nope, it looks like nothing interesting can be upgraded. Let me see if I can copy anything. I'll copy because I fucking need another fairy desperately. Because I keep running out of health. Anyways, so I think that might be a good place to leave part 1. I'm still relatively, like, higher energy at the moment, so this will stay up as a video on demand. I think I'm definitely going to go through this game, because I think I'm fairly far through it already. Anyways,